Breaking news. His Excellency Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa, BLGIE, rejects Tinubu's new Ministry of Cows and Terrorism. Ban its operation in Biafra territory. Here are the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel/television this very moment. Today's date is 10th of July 2024, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from where you are all over the world. Dear friends and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news, because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BLGIE, through the office of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Simon Ekpa, banned the operation of the newly created Ministry of Cows and Terrorism within the Biafra territory. This new ministry was created by the drug lord, the illegitimate president of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, Tinubu himself. Now, without further ado, let us read the news in details from one of the zoo media, the Daily Post. After showing you this, and then I will take you straight to the official and verified X handle of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, so that we can be able to confirm the authenticity of this very information. And according to their headline, they said, "Bearish idea of livestock ministry, BLGIE warns Nigerian government." The Simon Ekpa-led Biafra Republic Government in Exile has rejected the creation of the Livestock Development Ministry. This comment comes hours after President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the illegitimate president Bola Ahmed Tinubu, announced the creation of the Livestock Development Ministry on Tuesday. This Livestock Development Ministry, whatever they can call it, it doesn't change anything. It is the Ministry of Cow and Terrorism, which we are expecting the minister to be appointed as soon as possible. And of course, we are not expecting any other person who can fill the bill, if not Ahmed Gumi. Gumi, who has already assumed the office before the creation of this very ministry of Fulani Cows and Terrorism. Now, the development has been generating mixed reactions across the country. During the Arise TV morning show on Wednesday, Dr. Ruben Akpati also joined those who are asking the Nigerian government to drop the idea. Posting on X, Ekpa condemned the establishment of the ministry, warning that it will not venture into Biafraland. He frowned at the speed with which the livestock ministry was created and prioritized by Tinubu's government. It warned that Biafraland should not be included in the scheme of things regarding the Livestock Development Ministry. If you create it in any Biafra territory, we will not allow it. Do not include Biafra territory in your so-called livestock. The Fulanis called for the creation on June 23, 2024, and the president prioritized it by creating the ministry on July 9, 2024, in less than 1 month. We will not accept anything associated with it in Biafraland, he said. Recall that in June last month, Mieti Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, MACBAN, beacon Tinubu to create a livestock development ministry, which we have already talked about on our previous broadcast. However, outside the Ekpa-led BLGIE, Nigerians have criticized the importance of the ministry amid the need to cut down the high cost of governance in Nigeria. For instance, Kaluaja, a financial analyst, also condemned the ministry creation, stating that the government was uninterested in budgetary discipline but in re-election. Because Fulanis are controlling Tinubu, and of course there is a recent threat of 2027 election. So Tinubu does not care what is going on right now. He cares about 2027 because he knows very well that the people who put him there are Fulani. Jega is a Fulani man. And of course, the Fulani cabals that control the zoo put him there. They put him there So whatever he does, he must protect the interest of the Fulani, the people that put him there. Are you feeling it? So if he fails to give them this ministry, of course they are going to pull him down in 2027. Now, they say meanwhile, farmers under the urges of the All Farmers Association of Nigeria said on Wednesday that the creation of the livestock ministry will end farmers herders conflict. Who are the officers or the leaders of this Farmers Association of Nigeria? They are also the Fulanis. But guess what? Fulanis are not into farming apart from livestock. Of course, we all know that, be it livestock, animal husbandry, or other kind of farming like crops and eatable agriculture or something like that. They are all under the Ministry of Agriculture. We all know this. We are aware of it. So that is the reason why the Fulanis are in control of this very association, which is called All Farmers Association of Nigeria. If you browse their leaders now, the people who control the affairs of this very organization, they are Fulanis, because their cattle fall into that very category. They are also farmers. But who are those, the real farmers who produce food in the zoo? They are the Middle Belters. They are not Fulanis, because Fulanis are not into real farming. Fulanis are not into farming, apart from rearing their cows. So when they say, we are interested, we support the creation of the ministry, why can't a Fulani man support the creation of the ministry of cows and terrorism that favors them? Now they say, with the creation of the ministry, Nigeria now has a total of 50 ministries, resulting in an additional recurrent expenditures burden. I don't want to say anything. I'm not going to analyze it. What I want to do here is just to bring the news to your notice. That's all. I don't want to analyze it. So before showing you, should I say, the reaction or this very, news, the authenticity of this news from the official and verified X handle of the Prime Minister, His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa, let me, of course, show you this same news from another news platform, the Vanguard. As you can see on your screen, this is their title. They said, "Group reject livestock ministry." There's reason why I want to show this from Vanguard, because we all know that Vanguard and Punch, including The Nation, these are three main zoo newspapers: Vanguard, Punch, and The Nation. So these three, companies can do anything to protect the so-called territorial integrity of the zoo, because they are being sponsored by the presidency, especially the APC government. We are not group. I want to sound it as warning to those idiots, those publishers of these three newspapers. The Biafra Republic government in exile is not a group. We have nothing, absolutely nothing to do with group. This is not IPOB. Even IPOB, the original IPOB, is not a group. It is not a group. It is not organization. It is a blood. It is blood that runs through our veins. Every Biafra man is an IPOB, including those idiotic governors and Ohanes and Dioshi. As long as you are a Biafran, you are IPOB. You don't have to be an oath member. You don't have to take an oath to become an IPOB. It is already in your blood, because it means the indigenous people of Biafra. That is the truth. That is the truth. Ezioku Karianka, the man of Ezioku. So it is not a group. Now, when you talk about BLGIE, you are talking about the government of the IPOB, the body that governs the IPOB. So IPOB, which is a people, is under the government. If you like, you take it. If you like, you leave it. I don't have any apology. IPOB, which is a people, the Biafran people, under the government of Biafra. It's like Nigeria or Nigerians under the Nigerian government. So when you say group, you try to make caricature of the Biafran government, which we cannot take. Maybe I will talk about this later, so I don't have to go ahead to read. They said the pro-Biafra group in diaspora Biafra Republic Government in Exile, BLGIE, has expressed concern over the creation of the Livestock Development Ministry in Southeast South, saying that the move must be rejected by every good meaning citizen of Biafra. Now, let me take you straight to the Prime Minister's, official X handle, so that we can read the actual statement. Because even here, even the Daily Post, they did not use the actual word, the way it is spoken by His Excellency Mazi Simon Ekpa. So let us read it directly from his official and verified X handle, so that we can hear the actual word, the real statement, the way it is being spoken. Now, he said, "You can create ministry of terrorists called Ministry of Livestock in Nigeria, not in Biafraland. If you create it in any Biafra territory, we will burn it down the next day." That is the word that I wanted to see from all these zoo media, but I didn't see it. They always run away from from reality. That's why we can't run this type of journalism that we see in the zoo under Biafra. It is not possible. We say everything the way it is. We say it the way it is. Now, do not include Biafra territory in your so-called livestock. The terrorist Fulani called for the creation on June 23rd, 2024, and the terrorist president prioritized it by creating the ministry on July 9th, 2024, in less than 1 month. Now he said again, "We will burn everything associated to it in Biafra land." #Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. If you haven't been using this hashtag, especially those of you on Twitter, I don't know what you're waiting for. #Biafra Mass Exodus 2024. So this is the main statement, and it must be sound as a warning, as a serious warning to the so-called the government of the Zoological Republic. I don't want to talk too much. I want you to pay attention. We are coming live this very evening. Make sure that you tune in on our Old and Men YouTube channel, which is Biafra Unite in capital letter. We will be live to do the needful this very evening. Thank you, my people. To salo no more and make it go viral.